Hello and welcome to Windows Logic. Fuck. Hello, this is Windows Logic and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to do Team Versus on 2D Fighter Maker for Fighting is Magic or any other game which you edit in the engine. But we're going to use Fighting is Magic as a baseline. So let's first of all get to Fighter Maker. I'm going to use Fighter Maker 2015 since that's the last real public one that I made. I mean, there is 2D Fighter Maker 10, but, or X or whatever you want to call it. But, that was my own version for myself. So I'm going to be using Power Root as a sort of demo build. So what you want to do is you want to do a new fight at the top, then you want to choose your players. So you basically have to set players for every single thing. So let's see, so I'm going to do Rainbow Dash for the other players. But you can do, so the basic set is like I recommend like a 200 time thing. So the basic set is basically where you set up the rounds, the what happens when you get defeated, the player position, so 5. What happens in a time up, then it'll show all the stuffs. So that's for that. Then you need to set the difficulty of the character, the player position for that character, who the enemy is, so the enemy is going to be those, and then whoever hit last, 100. When the time is up. Like, I don't quite know how to do this, like, properly, but, it'll work somewhat. I'm not gonna promise anything, really. It'll just work enough, I guess. There should be, like, another way to do this, like, for example, some of these other stages in here have 2 characters. I'm not sure which ones though. I think it's mostly the shadow characters. Yeah, I think it is mostly yeah, there we are. So the win points there are set to 50. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be a 50-50 split or something. So what we're going to do, we're going to play a 50, probably, attack them, CPU position 500, difficulty 100, 0, 0, change that down to 50 again. So this is going to be the, so we're going to do a 3x3, or 3 versus 3. So let's remove, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So let's set those ones up. That could be Pinkie Pie. So rarity will have a difficulty of 100. We'll set that to 800 so they don't go into each other at in the first instance. Set that to that. Set that to 50. Player 0. We haven't even set a stage yet. We're gonna do Nightmare Cottage. Why not? This is sort of like a really off-the-cuff video because I'm extremely busy with like other things at the moment, so I'm sorry that this isn't like the best video I could make on this topic, but it's just doing this for someone who asked in the comments, and I'm sure they would appreciate me actually doing something instead of like just sitting on it for months and then not doing anything in the end. So set everything up. Player 50, why not? I mean, this should work. I've also been having a bit of trouble with my mouse at the moment. It's an extremely old Logitech mouse from like 2005. It's still got a PS2 connector on it, which is, you know, a personal system 2 connector from like the IBM days, IBM PC days, and yeah, that's been having a bit of trouble lately. I fixed it now, but it's been having quite a bit of trouble for the past 2 weeks or so. So let's see, title. So we're gonna load it up, and I'm gonna mute the sound since I actually want to be able to talk to you guys, and that's turn that down. Right, so now you should be able to hear me, and the desktop audio should be slightly lower, or it isn't slightly lower. Okay, now you should be able to hear me. If you can't, then I'm very, very sorry, but you should be able to hear me. So set single player, we'll choose Applejack because that's the one I set up. Okay, so this is how you do team versus. So this is going to be absolutely insane. So yeah, that's team versus in a nutshell. So yeah, that's team versus, and it's absolutely insane. I don't know why you'd want to do this, but you can do this. So that's really all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any further questions, be sure to leave them down in the comments below.